Okay, and we should be live. Well, I'm just getting things arranged. And all right, welcome back. All right. So today's going to be a little bit different from what I have done before. I have discovered multiplayer Balatro, so we're going to do that. We're going to do some rank queues. I'm not very good at multiplayer Balatro yet, but we will see what I can do. So let's join the queue. All right, so the way multiplayer Balatro works is that the matchmaking occurs in Discord, so all of that will happen in Discord, and then okay, it looks like we will be playing on red deck. And we will be playing on white stake. So let's see what happens. We'll be playing on red stake white deck because they wanted to do a random deck. And usually, since I'm just starting out and I don't really know exactly what my strategy is, I just kind of let the other player pick whatever they want to play. So that's what we're going for. Let's go for hearts. Don't select the wrong card. There we go. Easy. Alright, let's see what we can find. That's money. Definitely don't need a showman yet. I'm gonna go hearts again. Nice thing about red deck is, and white stake, is that there's usually not any problems hitting your hand, so. Really? No business card? Okay. Should be able to hit our spade hand. There we go. Bro. Alright, let's see what's in here. I know our money's kind of not doing so hot right now, but... Alright, we'll do this into... Hungman. We'll go like you and you. Don't really want to cut my clubs right now while I have that joker. Diamond's debuffed. Come on. Okay, we hit the hand. Alright, 3 face cards, business card. Yeah, I'll take multiple hits there. Oh, thank goodness we hit the hand. And we should be able to get some more money out of this too. Okay. Not the cleanest, but still net some money out of it. I'm just gonna hold. That wasn't a very good shot for me. Alright, let's go for clubs now, because that's what we have the molten. That'll get me there. We are playing on white stakes, so things aren't going to scale as fast. I can get a little bit greedier in the early game. Ooh, okay. Let's chop some diamonds. Let's go ahead and take our temperance value into Hermit. Alright. We're rich now. Sure. We've done it. I'm just gonna greed it out here. For some extra reserve parking value. And this should still be good enough to hit. Yeah, we still got a little bit of wiggle room. We have no levels in anything, so that didn't really do anything against us. We can go for you. That'll be a lot of money. I don't think either of those are really that good for us. Maybe 3 of a kind eventually. Here we go. I'm going for money this time around. We're having no issues hitting our flushes. See if we get any reserve parking. Yep. Gonna get more face cards. There we go. Kind of want to win this hand. Never mind. That was kind of useless. Okay. On the bright side, we get more money than our opponent, so that allows us to get a little more aggressive with these chops. I think I'd rather go into the business card because now our face cards are going to want to get played. Alright. Let's roll. Let's upgrade some of our clubs and see if we get a Jupiter here. Ooh, this is perfect. Couldn't have asked for a much better hand there. Okay, that already just about meets what he had before, so that ×2 is going to help us out a lot. Again, face cards want to be played, so that's not a bad choker. Nice. Take that and make some more face cards. We're probably not going to stick with you long term, so I'm not completely married to that suit yet. Looks like we're wanting to go into spade flush. This is usually a good joker. I think I'd kind of rather keep what I have, though. One, two, three, four, five. No. Let's work our way into getting at least one more spade. There we go. Now we can make our face cards here spades. Alright, business card should pop off here. We got significantly stronger there. Okay. Let's continue making spades. And then see what we get out of you. Lucky cards. We want something to replace you long term. Suit. Alright, we got these. And we've got these. Alright, let's see how big this hand gets. Pretty good. Not compared to my opponent's score. Oh dear. Okay. We're gonna need to find some ways to get stronger. This joker is not gonna cut it. Alright, death is good. Just take more money. None of these are really what I'm looking for. I could go kind of nice with the death, I guess. This should just win. Still not very good. We need some good base malt. I have no idea what my opponent has found that got scores like that, but wrong suit. Okay. You know, I think we sell out of you, sell out of you, sell out of you. Just go for some re-rolls. Okay, well that can be some base malt. Although this adds after the photograph, so photo isn't as good in this as it is in the normal game. Why not? I wonder what my opponent has found, because I haven't found very many good jokers here. Probably could have gotten out of you and honestly photo. Not quite sure what other common jokers help me though. It might be kind of cooked here. Let's just make more of our face cards. Let's see what we get here. Nope. Let's see if we can get some of our steel in hand. Just gotta go for more. Just gonna go for it. Not what I was looking for. Yeah, we're kind of cooked. We're not getting any good times mult in our setups. You're probably better because we're on red deck. You know, we'll go for it, hope it hits right. That's about all we can do. You know what? That's what we're gonna try. Our only hope is that that gets online. And gets the hit of Queen of Spades. Because if that hits Queen of Spades, maybe we have a shot. Just go for more spades, I guess. Five of hearts, huh? What are these draws? Okay, let's go like this. I have a lot more spades in my deck. How am I dodging them all? I have 17 and like next to none of anything else. I almost died to the blind. Yeah, this is not going well. Alright, I'm gonna have to spend down. King of Spades. How many Kings of Spades do we have? 2? Let's do this, and then if we get any kings, we can convert them. We can strength into a king. There we go. Well, this would have been nice to have a lot earlier, just to have some good times mult. Okay. That's about all we can do. Okay, turn y'all into spades. We will go flush house because why not? Because that will hit with it, and then we'll hit the 3 of a kind. Actually, let's do this first. Get another king. Alright, this is going to be our best attempt at a Giga hand here. Oh, okay. We just have to keep hoping that we hit. Keep spending, hope that we get, yeah, some death would be good. Get anything out of other suits. I will continue chopping down our cards. I think I will do this because we do have a decent amount of steel. Let's continue making steel. If the idol hits, we're probably going to need to... Let's do flush house again. Well, that hit like nothing. Please don't die to the blind. I'm dead to the blind. That's what happens when the idol doesn't hit. Okay. GG. I'm dead. I have no lives. What? Shouldn't I be dead? Why am I allowed to still play on? I'm dead. Maybe it only goes after... No, I'm dead. What is this game doing? Okay. That's just a warm-up game. That happens. We did not get anything online. I'm just not finding very good jokers, but it's the way it works sometimes. I'm gonna be losing a lot until I win, so... Because I just started playing multiplayer Balatro yesterday. Why am I not queuing up? There are 3 people in the queue, and it's not matching us up. Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining the stream, we're doing some multiplayer Balatro runs. Right now, I'm just kind of focusing on getting familiar with the setup. Okay, I'm gonna leave the queue and join again. There we go. I think it was just bugged out. Alright, I found a match. Looks like we're playing on erratic deck. That should be fun. Alright, we're gonna play on erratic deck, so this should be fun. See what our deck looks like. We have a ton of 10s. That is not ideal. And honestly, not a lot of spades, so let's go ahead and just go for more of our 10s, and we hit. Usually I take more time and look at the deck, but multiplayer is kind of timed. That'll boost my temperance value. Okay, that's a start. I don't think I've seen a sock the entire time I played. It goes really well if we get 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Let's hold onto you just for big, massive temperance. Must play 5 cards. Easy, just play the full house. We have plenty of clubs remaining. Alright, if we can pick up some molt here, we will be doing really good. Let's see what's in you. It's a little bit of molt. Wrong stake for you. These do not go well together. Alright, let's just hit the 9 or the ace. You know what? Should have been more patient. Well, we might as well use the rest of our discards. Wait, where did my 9 go? Did I discard wrong? I think I discarded wrong. We're already kind of doing better than last time. We have 7 2s. Doesn't go along with the sock. I might as well just get out of the delayed gratification. We're not going to get any value. Okay, well, my opponent has an opportunity to get a crazy Wii right now. Let's do this just to get our money online. Okay, there's that. Okay, it looks like we're at similar-ish strength. I don't think I'm gonna win this one, but it was really close. We can go into hearts. That gives us an opportunity for a bloodstone. We can also go... Actually, let's just get money. I need some more tarots. I mean, that's more chips. Yup. Let's convert y'all to hearts. And so now we have next to no spades. This should be strong enough to get us through, especially now that we have excess chips. Getting some glass might also be good because of the dusk and sock and buskin. Let's get you. Lucky cards are also pretty nice. Let's just use our levels. It'll maybe divert the asteroid. Okay. Lucky cards. Lucky cards just doing lucky card things. Oh, really doing lucky card things. Or... There we go. This should get us through. It's not pretty, though. Okay, this is all very good. We get out of you for you. Get out of you for you. That'll give us a little bit of econ. And it doesn't matter. Let's just ramp up Constellation. More money equals more opportunity to see more planets. Yup. I don't think I want to do that right now. But I do want that. And I do want that. So we might lose another life here, but once Constellation gets ramped up and maybe we start seeing if we can load our deck with some glass, then we will have some more to go into. We're definitely going into hearts, though. And then we want to chop spades if we can. Perfect. Also don't mind chopping you. Okay, that's a bit stronger. That's another flush. Doesn't hit the sock, but... Alright, let's build into a heart hand for our last hand. Ooh, this one's close. Okay, if lucky card hits... And it didn't. Woo! Wait. No! Just barely scaled faster than I did. But Constellation is getting online. We have opportunities to improve. Get you, because why not? Buy you. Yep. Let's just do this. I'd like to keep more gold if I can. And let's get money? No. Have I gotten a lucky card hit this entire game? Alright, erosion is just better. Let's go ahead and make you. We can go for more lucky cards. Erosion will continue scaling, so that is totally fine. If we hit our hand, which we do not. Not bad for a throwaway hand. Okay, that's pretty good. If we get more times mult, I would definitely... I would probably get out of the dusk. That scales up erosion. Okay. So next time we play, I have to play quite quickly. This times mult means that if I have more hands... You tried modding Balatro to add custom jokers and you already have a headache, the code is too much. Yeah, it took me a little bit to figure out how to install this mod. But it's very fun. Right now we have plus 28 mult times 1.7. These are good just for the lucky cards. We're going to want to build into... We have a lot of lucky hearts. We're going to start by doing some throwaway hands and then a giga hand. If this is taking up his times mult in his inventory, we want to get rid of that as quickly as we can. Alright, We'll be getting into it momentarily. There we go. Let's play our biggest hand. There we go. We got 20 mult out of that. Another 20 mult. Okay, let's see if he can beat that. Almost 50,000. Almost. Okay, so playing really fast helped me out there. We're going to continue scaling. The nice thing about this one is it can't scale, so... Okay, that's actually not bad. Reroll is pretty good. Because we need to get more planets. Chop you. If I can make more lucky cards, that would also be ideal. That's another $20. Okay, our hands are getting quite strong now. I will take some mult cards. Alright, let's continue closer to making you good. Let's just continue chopping down on anything that's not our hearts. If we get a bloodstone, that's going to be our best case scenario. A bloodstone's really what we need. If it was a lucky one, I would have thought about that death there. That's good. That's also good. That's just not going to beat this. Vampire's tempting. I think it might be worth getting out of the trading card for. But I really want the lucky cards, and that makes Sock and Buskin kind of useless. So let's just hold for now. One, two, three, four, five. Here we go. $32,000's not a bad start. We're not going to get the red card because we actually want to use... that. We could use you to make more face lucky cards. But this stacks up erosion. Again, playing fast to get rid of that value. Okay. I'm seeing the score, and I think I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Last life. Hmm. I think it might be worth getting out of the sock. It's not really doing a whole lot for us if we find something better. Yep, and yep. Let's continue chopping down. We want to play our face cards, so let's do this. Lucky cards are dead. Get you. Okay. Continue ramping up Constellation because that's where a lot of our strength is coming from. A Blueprint would go crazy now. That's really good. I'm on my last life. I gotta risk it for the biscuit. Alright. Pray for some Lucky Cat triggers. Alright, go for the dust can. Why did that win? I won off of high card. You know, I'm going full Lucky Cat. We have to risk it for the biscuit. You're currently tasting the rainbow of Visual Studio Code and you hate it? Yeah. Are you... So you're, like, trying to actually mod the game yourself? That's pretty cool. Okay. No! Am I dead? Please tell me I'm not dead. Oh! No! He had one more hand! Oh, no. Okay, I knew it. He had this opportunity and... Okay. I was like, there was definitely an opportunity there. Man. That was kind of close. Okay, they also had Constellation, but they had this too, and I was trying to... You got your Constellation that high to make this value? That's crazy. Maybe they had some good cards or something. Alright, joining the queue again. Last match was so close. Okay. Found another one. Alright, we're gonna play another match on white stake. Alright, we're gonna play on abandoned deck, it looks like, so I don't know, time to ride the bus or something. Alright, let's do it. So these are the types of runs where runner just goes kind of crazy. Guess I could have had a full house. Still get it. Neither one of them would have won, but there we go. Okay, you're good. Just to get econ going. Still have to go for hearts. Now, where did he find that? That didn't appear in my shop unless... I mean, I'll take money when I can get it. It probably doesn't have levels in anything, if I had to guess. Let's see if we get some lucky cards. Let's just go into spades, I guess. Not quite what I was looking for. Hearts debuffed? Oh well. We might tank a life here. Never mind. We live. And we get a little bit of money while we're at it. Did he like skip multiple blinds? I mean, I'll take it. He had to have... Either that or he did a reroll on the start. Come on, give me my 10 bucks. Or not. Okay. Please? Okay. That's dumb. Alright, this will be enough to ensure that we get something here. Not off to the best start. Already losing a life just on the blinds, which is kind of rough. Alright, check this emulate out. No. Okay. These are both pretty bad. Heh, he onked it. Okay. Don't really feel like going into that myself, but I want this on my way out. I don't have a ton of clubs. I was mostly taking that one for the chips. Let's see if his ×4 hits. If he has like, somehow gets like an oops, that's gonna go crazy. Right now we see our entire deck. One, two, three, four, five. Please? Yes! Okay, the ×4 hit. We'll see if his Giga Hand hits his ×4. Nope. But mine hit. Yeah. Okay, that makes up for the one lost life that I've had. We could use more clubs. This is looking like that's where we might want to eventually end up. Right when I say that. Full deck. Okay, this should be pretty alright. I do want a more consistent way of getting times mult, though. I mean, that's just fine. How many times have we played? 11? Oh, we don't have any face cards. That's kind of useless to us. I think we stock up on some money. And then we go into campfire mode. We have a giga small deck right now. Nice. Anything in here? Probably don't want to rely on you too hard. Campfire will get stronger on the next ante. Here we go. A dusk would also be pretty nice about now. Thank you. It's just what my opponent doesn't have a crazy last hand. And he did. Okay. No, I want Cavendish. Okay. Well, we have a lot of room to... We have no hearts. That's kind of sad. I mean, we can still do, like, one of these things. I think I actually want to use that one, though. Make our clubs lucky. Ooh, there's money. Another times mult would be really nice about now. Okay, our campfire is at 4.5. A little bit time consuming to play into, but We should scale a lot better than last time. Yep. I think that might be our ticket. So we get rid of anything that's not our flat mult. That has chips along with it, so let's go ahead and do that. Get any last mult we can. See how good this drive is. Here we go. Nice. No, okay, we're kind of toasty toast. That didn't scale very hard. If we get some better flat mult, maybe. I honestly thought that was going to be a much higher score than it was. See if that little times mult helps out. If we can get levels into flush, maybe that'll help out too. Trying to think of what helps us that's not like a blueprint. I mean, we know that our opponent's Giga Hands are just when these hit.
Fight_0 is now following.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Twitch chat. Okay, you're just better. Let's go over here. I don't want to spend down so hard, but I feel like I just straight up die if I don't. Let's see. Blind. We still have the big blind here. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, we are so weak. He's just going full gambling mode. Uncommons. Okay. Gotta trust that we'll hit another uncommon, right? What? You know what? Let's give it a whirl. That's a lot more times mult. Okay. I'm only gonna have a couple of decent hands because our deck is kind of small. Okay, that's our steal. Okay. Alright, that's about what we got. No, no. Okay, yep, they went into hearts, and we did not go into hearts. We went hard into clubs, they got the lucky cat. Yeah, they got... If I had known what was coming, I probably would have went into something like this, but... Just took the wrong plan. Okay. Let's go into another match. If we had a Cavendish, maybe there was a chance. Yeah, it looks like his gambling indeed did hit. When his gambling hit, he got millions. Maybe it goes to show that's maybe a decent card to pick up when you see it. Like, he did it and then he onked it, which probably gave him a lot more money for rolling and stuff. I just thought the risk of giving money was too much, but... Yeah. Oh... Alright. We're probably gonna do... I want to see if they my new opponent wants to do plasma deck. That could be kind of fun. I know my rating is going significantly down on their leaderboard or whatever, but right now I'm just trying to learn, so... I'll go more for ranking later. Alright. Let's hit it. This should be fun. I like playing on plasma deck. You can kind of get away with being really greedy in the early game. We want to go chip mode at first if we can find anything. Yup. Alright. Looks like game wants 4 of a kind. See how far we actually get with that. If we end up nope, not you. Okay, that's a death. Could go into 4 of a kind with this. Let's make some kings. And then let's see what's in here. Okay. Let's just get more jokers. Blue joker. Gold joker is a good pickup for me because my money's kind of... Let's see what we pick up again. Let's just do it again. Okay. I'll take it. I really do not want to play straight flush. There we go. Yeah, going chip mode will greatly increase my score. I'll hold on to you. And just see what we pick up. Probably don't need you. Let's see what we get here. Maybe our deck wants to go like wild cards or something weird. It's not an awful first score. Let's go ahead and do this. And then if we get times mult, we'll be pretty set. You know what? That's probably better. Because we're actually going to hit that. But right now, blue joker is pretty alright. Okay, let's get into multiplayer. I want to hit my flush first. Come on, clubs. There we go. Well, I'm glad I got that in time. Alright, let's see if we hit our other flush. And the answer is absolutely not. But that was a lot of face cards. If he only has 5,000 a hand, it should be fine, unless he's like charging up a giga hand. But we are on plasma deck and we were going chips, so I don't see how we'd be able to get that much higher of a score. At least with the jokers that we saw. Yeah, okay, there we go. Probably get out of you for invisible joker. It's probably not worth at the moment. We've got some lucky cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make sure these are in the front so they get re-triggered. It's not super strong. Did lose a lot of our strength when we got out of our chips. We'll take a temperance though. Alright. Looking for something good to go into with that. If we can find a good joker to replicate, then I think we... That's a lot of chips. Thinking maybe we get out of Cartomancer for that. Or no, it's probably Smiley. Okay, we're going to be supercharged on chips for our next hand. We're going to need something more long-term. But this should work for now. As long as we hit some face cards out of the suit we're going for. What? Guess. I want to see if I can hit a better hand than this. I want at least one more face card, and we don't get it. Okay. That was not good. Chips are clearly not going to be enough. I'm not happy with the way I played this. That can make me happier. Okay, that's times molt. Now we need to find a death. We're going to kill our face cards. Or not death, Hungman. Oh no, my straight flush. Whatever will I do? Alright, let's make these all a suit. And then we're going to want to make more face cards. We're going to be weak until we can get the Canio online. Once that gets online, we have better base mult, then we can really start taking off. Yeah, we can. What a hand. Look at this oh, okay. Don't want to destroy my other jokers. Just snipe the face card? No. Okay. Well, that's good for hologram at least. We're going to be weak for a little bit, but then we'll really get online. Come on. Just hit? Okay. We are so weak until we get Hanged Man. Okay, that's a lot of tarot packs. There's gotta be one in here. Gotta be. There's gotta be one in here. I need a way to break them. Trading card would go so hard right now. We're so dead. Come on. I'm gonna save the Fool when we have a... Where? I have so many spades left in my deck. Okay. Well, we're gonna eat money. Once this gets online, then we will be a lot more comfortable. But I can't do anything until I get a Hungman. Oh! Oh, yes. Here we go. Let's see, what suit are we wanting to play into? Spades. It's at 1.5, that's at ×2. Not as strong as I thought it would be. I think we really need levels in Jupiter. Let's hype up Hologram again. We are on our last life. Please be Jupiter. Nope. Man, I wish we had more time. Well, if I can get away with keeping this in hand. Come on. Give me that other spade. There we go. Okay, that will do a lot. Let's see. More cards to add. That's promising. Alright, this is all I've got. Let's see if it's good enough. I have to use this Fool. Alright, so our Canio is now ×4. Let's see if it's good enough. That is a significant improvement. Problem is we aren't consistently hitting our hand. When we don't, we get a really bad score. Okay, that lucky card his. Oh, that did so much to my score. What? All right, almost a million. Let's see if our opponent reaches it. If he's charging up a mega hand, there's a chance. Please don't do it. Please don't end me. Please don't end me. Please don't end me. Please don't end me. Yes! Ooh. Okay, let's go ahead and make... Honestly, I think the answer is always more lucky cards. I can't believe I'm still alive. That was like crazy close. We can get rid of you and you. So now that's at ×6. Death makes more face cards to kill. Let's go ahead and make you. And then we'll make a spade right there. We're gonna kill you. Alright, we are very strong now. Couldn't find my hand. How many queens do we have? 3? That's probably not worth. That's a lot more base malt. Which means we buy you. Another spade is nice. All right. I'm gonna play this. What? That much base malt made that much of a difference? Holy. Oh, we are cooking. Face card Pog. Face card Pog. Oh, he's cooked now. Okay, let's go ahead and kill you. So now this is a ×8 Canio. We're gonna want to make you here. Then I don't know. Do that. Wheel. The more mult we can scale, the better. Alright, let's see how good this hand is. Alright. He's so cooked. He's so cooked. Yeah! 115 million! Ooh. Watch this. That was so good. Oh, I'm excited about this one. Sabotage? Oh no. My flush. One, two, three, four, five. Our lucky cards are hitting too. We got so much stronger with that. Oh, this is so... This is fun now. After so many losses, I need a round like this. Please let me close it out. Let's see, face card. I'm just gonna take something to hype hologram up. Nice. The fact that we keep drawing our face cards, though, is incredible. That's money. And that's without our steel in our hand. The more we can ramp up our flat mult, the better, too. Let's go ahead and... I don't actually want to tower anything. These aren't our hands. Blue seal. I'm just spending everything because if we lose this one, we lose every round. So just got to go for it. Times 12 Canio. Insane hand. Yeah, Fortune Teller unironically is carrying. We got so much stronger after we picked up Fortune Teller. I figured flat mult was where we were lacking. Oh, man. How good is Canio in multiplayer? The answer is incredible. And we still have a ton of face cards left to hit. Trading card in Canio is probably the best thing that we could have gotten. Let's just do this, because it doesn't really matter. Almost a full billion now. This is going to be with a couple of steel. Alright, we've hit our first billion. Let's go for another power flush. Did we win? Hold on. I think I won. Okay. That was crazy. Okay, so that's probably what it looks like if someone leaves before it actually ends. I think they saw my score and were like, nope, we're not hitting that. Oh, that was awesome. Let's enter the queue again. That was an awesome score. I will certainly take that. Oh, I think I'm re-queued with the same guy. Wait, let's go. Yeah, without Canio and Blueprint, it would have been a lot harder. One live power spike. Yeah, that came at the best possible time. That Canio and that Blueprint combo. Yeah, so I think to get the early lives, we have to get chips, and then we have to find a way to get out of chips into molt. Okay, looks like he wants to do bans now, which... honestly, don't entirely know how the ban system works. Might take a little bit, but... wonder what made him do bans. I'm just giving him the choice of deck and stake. Because I don't feel like doing a ban system. He clicked random deck and it picked plasma deck. That's incredible. He did like the random deck command and it picked plasma. All right. All right. Oh, that is incredible. Okay. We're on plasma deck again. It was meant to be. Fantastic draw. It's a nice pull. Let's see what we get in here. What? Oh, we could have gotten a runner online. We can just pick you up and then get more value out of you. Pick you up. If we can get chips online, that's pretty nice. Okay, let's do it. Oh no, my clubs. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have some flat malt. That's money. Trying to get ahead really quickly here. I want to stack up on the early antes here. Nice. And then flush is going to be super mega turbo hand. Let's see what we get here. I think temperance is good. Let's get you. Maybe somewhere down the line. That's a pretty big full house. Let's put our 4s in the front, and that might be enough to get us through. Nice. That'll be good for... That'll be good for our ramen to multiply. Let's see if I can get this build kind of supercharged. If we can get some hits off the even Steven with the popcorn into the ramen, we'll be pretty well set up. The ramen isn't fantastic because I do want to potentially discard, but... Let's play into the flush. Here we go. It's pretty big. We have a lot of even hearts, which will be really good for the even Steven, so let's play this for now. I think I'm willing to do 1 round of discard. Just to get this hand. I think he beats me here. Okay. Get you. What's in you? You just have a normal deck. Let's go heart mode this time. I like hearts because we have the opportunity to potentially get a bloodstone hit. This should be enough to get through. If he's found a way to go chip mode, then that may mean that we eventually get stronger. Let's go ahead and get out of you, buy you, just to open these packs. Yep. These are both pretty good. Let's start chopping our non-face cards. That's pretty good. Let's see, we still have the big blind. These are evens. We're not going to want to go with the even Steven long term, but gets me out of here. Maybe. Yeah, having those chips helps out a lot. Queens? That is some base malt, and I want this on the way out because that'll allow me to see more jokers. You think I should re-trigger face cards? The thing is... Oh, for business card value. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Never mind. I think you're right. I think we'll do the thing before where... Because it gives you a little bit of a money shot if you lose. I think we will go ahead and... We might go for Shoot the Moon and then try to death some queens. At least for now. Maybe we make our queens steal or something. But for now, our queens... These two are kind of awkward together. There's like a little bit of tension, but... You never know when we're going to run into Blueprint Canio again. Alright, let's send it. I want more queens. Okay. One, two, three, four. We're not beating that hand. Let's just do this, try to get some business card value. Yeah, it wasn't going to be close. How do I get... So this will opt as our base malt. We'll hype up hologram. Let's go ahead and probably ensure we can... Let's get some lucky cards in there. We're not going to do ramen long term. Where are my queens? Okay. Thank goodness. It's a lot of chips. Magic Trick is actually really good here. That allows me to roll for some more stuff. Jupiter mode. Yep. ×2 if contains a flush. Let's go like this, see what we can get. Okay, that's an okay hand. Once this gets online, we'll be certainly a lot safer. Not really what we're looking for. Also not really what we're looking for. Go full in for steel queens. Yes. I think that's the idea of where we're going to be going, but we have not found any tarots that help us do that. Because right now, we only have our normal 4 queens. But that will eventually serve as our base mult. Let's see, what's our ramen value? Yeah, our ramen value is next to nothing. Hologram is at 1.5. I mean, there's lots of room we have to scale. It's just a matter of whether we have time or not in the coming blinds, and if our opponent is going to be able to beat us now. Which, based on the scores that we had last time, probably. And I think our problem, once again, is base mult. That's kind of annoying. We could also promote our jacks to queens. That's another way of doing it. Okay, this is about our cap. If we're going flush mode. Yeah, it's not enough. Let's just play high card and go for more. He's just, yeah, this is way too far for us. Alright, we're gonna need some luck on this blind. Because what we have is not even close. Let's start doing some work. It's better than you. But still definitely not enough. Money allows us to get what we need. Let's continue ramping up you. Okay. You're at 2.5. We can discard like a normal person now. It's now looking like Shoot the Moon is definitely not the play. So if we can find some base mult that's better. Hmm. I'll probably save these for the boss line. That is a ton of chips. Holy. On this deck, that might mean a ton. Okay. Let's just rip it. It's kind of a Hail Mary, but at this point, that's what we've got. Alright, this is about all we got. So let's put out you out in front. Okay, here we go. This is our chip pivot. Does our opponent hit? Okay, we're alive. We have one uncommon. That is not enough. Let's just put this on you, maybe? Or... you're not really doing a whole lot. Let's see what you have. It did say chip pivot. I didn't want to chip pivot that hard. But right now, it's just desperation. Okay. I mean, we're still very much in desperation mode, but anything helps. He's still playing as small blind? Yeah, Wee Joker's not going to be able to do anything. If that green Joker had come in like ante-1, it could have been like really good base mult by now, but we didn't see it for such a long time. We just have to pray that our opponent is kind of stuck where they're at. Let's see how good a flush is here. Okay. 3 of a kind. That's money, but that doesn't help us if we're dead. Flush, okay. See what we have as our final score. Alright, that is about the best we can do here. He has one more hand left. Are we alive? Okay, we're still alive. It looks like he's staggering out. Not getting significantly stronger. So if we get more levels into the hands that we've been playing and continue hyping you up, that is well timed. You're better than we. We are just going full chip mode. That's what we've got. Okay, that's pretty strong. This Joker's gonna fall off soon. Let's just hope it's not. Let's go ahead and get rid of you to get you. I have to admit, that's not the one I was looking for. I mean, we can still get lucky card value out of it. Okay, that's a lot of money. Maybe that helps us find something. We're probably getting out of the Perkeo, like, really, like, now. Because if we don't, we're pretty much dead. Get you, and then I'm gonna get both of these packs. We're living a lot more on the edge on this one than last time. Go for steel. That's a flush. You're probably just better now because you do get chips. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, defensive Joker was falling off, which is why I went into the foil popcorn. Because we don't lose that many chips now that we picked up blue Joker. Going full chip mode is kind of... There's not a way to scale it, so the hands that we've been getting are pretty much where we're going to peak. Until we get like a blueprint or something and hologram gets like turbo online. In which case we'd probably get out of blue Joker, I would say. Our opponent is probably going to be queuing up here pretty soon. Okay, here we go. See, we're not getting that much stronger here. Let's go even more chips, because, you know, why not? We're still stronger than our opponent, it looks like. I stand corrected. That whatever he just played was pretty strong. Alright. We still win? Alright. And we know from defensive Joker that that is his last, oh no, my four of a kind. I'm so scared. That's his last life. So we're both on our last life. +1 hand size is good because we're in stuntman mode. That's interesting. I don't think we go into it now, though. How are our hands looking? 4 of a kind is good. High card is pretty alright. Flush is that ×6 mult. We're gonna try it. Alright, spades. This should be a pretty big hand. Ancient Joker. Okay, we got... That's how we get significantly stronger. Let's go! I think we're pretty fairly even across our suits. Diamonds is a little bit less. Alright, we're not gonna need you. Actually, let's see if we get... These aren't our good hands, but... We are on big blind. And we're on diamonds. Ooh, and we drew a lot of diamonds. Please? Thank you. That's a lot of money. Allows us to roll down hard. There's no ante past this, so there's no reason not to use all of our money here looking for something better. We are on clubs. What do we get? Again? Are you kidding me? What a pickup. What a pickup. Holy. That is huge. With the Ancient Joker. Wish I got a different suit, but... Can I get like a world? Okay, if we hit our clubs, we're fine. We just have to hit. Okay. I want to see where his score kind of is at. That's guaranteed mult. Do I want to put it up in front? How many more? Yeah, we're not going to hit another club hand here. This is going to be a super mega turbo hand. I want to see where my opponent is at. Just out of curiosity if I have to play for more. If he doesn't rip it in a few more seconds, I'm going to. Alright, let's rip it. Alright, we are at 66 million. That is our peak. Alright. Can our opponent beat that hand? 66 million. Ancient Joker was an incredible pickup. Holy. Yes! We take those. Man, if we didn't go chip mode, we would have been toasty toast. Oh, no. Alright, I'm entering back in the queue. Imagine getting one life come back from the same guy twice in a row. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I've watched Raffle and Dr. Spectre go at it, and he goes the same way. He will very quickly lose, and the Dr. Spectre would purposely lose on the first few antes because you do get a money rebound bonus, which can be really big to scale up early. The thing about Plasma Deck is that chips can get you a long way, but no chips really scale, so... Okay. New opponent. That was... that was very close. The comeback was crazy there. Okay, we're doing a band system. We're gonna do yellow deck. Hmm. He just lacked re-triggers for Trib. Yeah. That anti-1... I mean, that... that was a trooper. The anti-1... It was kind of useless, the Hanging Chad, but it ended up being really, really good once we picked up Ancient Choker. I kept it for so long, and it was doing nothing for a very long time. Alright, we're gonna do yellow deck, white stake. Let's roll it. I don't think this wins in one. Yeah. We lost a little bit of value, but should be okay. Let's see what's in here. Yup. And yup. That is +2 value. Alright, we pulled a 6. What do we get? Onk. Okay, we can hold on to you until we find something better. Chips should help us get through the early antes pretty easily. Yeah, there we go. That was this. Okay, we'll pick this up on our way out. And that was really, really good. I say we probably get one more. Let's sell out of y'all's. Get the sell value here. We have a lot more clubs left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's play this. There we go. We have enough discards in white stake that we can kind of get away with a little bit of greed. We're gonna go leveling mode probably this time around. This doesn't really tap into econ. Sure. I guess. I don't really want to discard. I want to preserve my discards. I have a lot of 7s left. Or hearts, not 7s. Okay, our flush is quite strong now. I don't think we want to go obelisk mode with our setup. Okay, that was pretty alright. This will help us continue staying alive. Are we on big blind? Yeah, we're on big blind. Still gonna continue to go for... What is going on? That's not what I wanted. Come on, clubs. Okay. See what we got in here. Could just go full money. Get our face cards lucky, you know, the usual. And I want you on the way out again. probably you. Okay, let's see how fast our flush is. This is definitely a different setup from what we played last time. That's pretty nice. That's definitely not his peak. It'll be a lot more if we get one with diamonds too. Ugh. Not very good right now. Let's just pull absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, we'll get a little bit of a shot of money. Once we get some more mult-based jokers, we'll be pretty okay. We can already start getting some stuff online. That's a wild card and a red seal. That's purple. And let's grab one of these, because why not? Ooh, okay. I want to get this discard value. Should be able to greed this out. Because we still have quite a few diamonds left. There we go. Let's upgrade some of our face cards. Yeah, this is going to be pretty strong. Not crazy. I think we just continue scaling this way. Yep. That was a diamond. Let's play you. Gonna continue trying to get burnt joker value. And we hit. Here we go. Let's see this super mega hand. I want to get more into the hologram now. Okay, we hit. And that's the spade one, so we don't care about that one. Let's see what this looks like. Not crazy. Nice. Oh, I probably should. We are not online yet. Alright, we're dead. Death is good. I think the burnt jokers are not going to scale fast enough. Let's sell out of one of them. Try to get something better. No. I'll do it again. Oh, that's base molt to multiply, but we're really looking for times molt here. Nope. This is a good voucher, though. Let's get you. Just gonna eat this. Burnt choker's not really gonna do it. We are a lot stronger than the blind, but... Well? How many kings do we got? 7 kings? We'll get another level in you. I want to wait on that for a death. Okay, this helps me isolate my kings a little more. It's a queen turned into a steel king. Okay. You're definitely not really doing anything. Honestly, 50, that is just better. Diamonds is good. Where Blueprint Canio at? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need Blueprint and Canio. He's currently playing Big Blind. I still have one more life to spare, which gives me more time to get Baron online. We'll be able to continue getting more of our stuff, because we need base molt to multiply. We can convert a lot of our spades to diamonds, or other suits, honestly. If we find a mime, then we'll be, like, stacked.
Hi, Mason.
Hello.
Do you want to come with us later at 2?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know where you're going.
Okay, well, you're going.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Don't tell mom. Don't tell mom. Don't tell mom.
Jimmy?
Yeah. We want to get more of our kings in hand. Let's do this. Still not very good. Alright, we still have room to grow. Not with these, we don't. Alright, where's this mime at? Oh, I could have maybe swapped out of you for the trading card. Or not trading card, the loyalty card. Levels in Pluto would be pretty good. You're pretty good. That makes that hand a lot bigger. Alright, I think we're gonna try to go pair mode, maybe. Although I don't think... we're gonna have anything to help us there. Let's get out you, 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 you. Alright, we're gonna try it. We're dead anyways if we don't, so... Let's go like this. Okay. That is a great hand pickup. Don't have very much to go from here unless we get a mime. Yeah, I went too hard in flushes, but we'll see if my opponent ends me here or not. Stencil was just kind of a Hail Mary here. Not what we want to do long term if we do live. Ugh! Yes. Mercury? Yeah. I think pair is what we're going to go into. Really need a mime here. Unironically could be it. 8, 9, 10, 11. We try it. Just to get more kings in hand. And then we'll be able to play our kings and do a flush at the same time. Okay, this won't be our turbo hand, but... this should do us better. Too late for you. We're almost dead. How did we miss all of our kings? Oh, I could have turned those queens into kings. Whoops. Might as well. We are dead if we don't make it past this. How many more 8s do we got? 3. I mean, we just gotta go this, right? Okay. Wow. Okay, he's going for the money plays. Wonder if we skip just for that. I think I skipped just to keep the turtle bean. Alright, so we're gonna be waiting here for a little bit. Oh, he skipped too. What? Are we doing like a really similar plan? One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go like you. Chop. Never mind. We're gonna go like this, hope we hit a spade next hand. And hope we hit some more of our kings. Yup. Looks like he might have made a mistake somewhere down the line. Alright, let's see what red seal glass does for us. Okay. Probably would have liked to find something better than that. Alright, this is a lot of kings. I think our opponent ends us. They seem too close. Unless that was their turbo hand. And they're dead now. Oh! Oh, okay. Oh, they went all in on the loyalty card. Okay. We went all in on the Baron. Wow. Okay. That was really close. GG's. Alright. I'm going to log off now. So, see you all later. Adios.